Hello. Thank you so much for opening this video. Today, we're going to focus on what is breath. What is breath? We do so much about stretching, right? And strengthening. We focus on how much we weigh and how many steps we're getting or how much exercise we're getting. But what about our breath, our life force, our prana, our chi, however you want to look at it, right? It is the first thing we do when we enter this world. And it is the last thing we'll do before we leave it is this breath. The breath is known as your life force. There's comparisons. How I feel with how I breathe usually show up when I'm anxious, afraid, angry, worried. My breathing is what? Short, choppy, shallow. But when I'm feeling peaceful, calm, relaxed, happy, my breath is calm and deep and nourishing to me. So I like to play the game of like when someone says, "How are you?" Say, "Hang on a second, let me see how I'm breathing," because it can tell you a lot. And it's also the chicken or the egg. It's like, is the breath work that's shallow and choppy causing this feeling of anxiety? Or is it the anxiety thoughts that's causing the breath work? So here today, and for the next series, we're going to be doing a pattern of different ways of looking at our breath that'll bring some comfort and some grounding and some openness again. Okay. So today's breath work is known as Samavritti, equal pattern. So what we want to do is we want to have an inhale that's equal to an exhale. That's it. And really, there is nothing more important that I could teach you than just this idea is that inhaling and exhaling is equal in length. Okay. So first, let's check and see how long, without bringing in technique, how long is a typical inhale, exhale for you? So for this first minute of meditation, please close your eyes if that feels comfortable, feet on the floor, bottom in the chair, and let's just see, what is my typical breath work pattern? So we'll spend a couple of rounds here just noticing how long is the inhale and how long is that exhale? There is no right or wrong here. We're just noticing what is. Does it feel choppy today? Does it feel smooth? Do you find yourself holding the breath somewhere along that cycle? Do you take in breath and then wait before you exhale? Or do you exhale and then wait before you inhale? Again, no right or wrong. We just are noticing the way the rhythm of the breath is riding for you today, knowing that it changes constantly. So challenging ourselves now, let's see if we can create that Samavritti pattern, that equal inhale, equal exhale. And we'll start with the rhythm of 4 and 4. Some of you are up to 6 and 6 and maybe even 8 or 8. So you can decide what it is for you today, but we'll start with the 4-4 pattern. It's a real basic pattern. So again, we're going to inhale through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for the same 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2. Keep going 1. And maybe it's a little longer. You're doing a 6-6 pattern. Maybe a 8-8 pattern, whatever it is, just find something that feels very comfortable here. So continue going, keep going as I talk a little bit here. What is so wonderful is that we think we're doing breath work exercises, right? We think we're focusing on breath right now and lungs and bringing that breath into the deep body. That's what it feels like we're doing. But what we're really doing is we're meditating right now. We're giving our mind something to attend to so that it's not wandering into the future. It's not pondering over the past. It's right here and it's right now watching. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and continuing on. Beautiful. Now to finish up, maybe let's stretch it out just a tiny bit if that feels nurturing to you. I like to pretend I'm tiptoeing into like a sleeping baby's room. You don't want to jar the baby or be too noisy as you're creeping in to peek on the baby. We're going to creep in and peek on the breath here, not to jar it, but see if you can stretch it out just a tiny bit. If you're doing a 4-4, maybe see if you can breathe in for the count of 5. And then out for the same. Moving that life force, meditating on your own prana, your own inner energy, inner breath, inner body. Eight mindful breaths with the Samavritti pattern will calm your nerves, bring it down. Okay. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a wonderful day. Deep bows. Much love. Namaste.